even better, you'll pull out that Q card or get a Q card, and then you'll get special financing throughout the time. Okay, I get to spend, and we get to spend, an hour with our Guest Excellence winner for 2023, Justin Sachoka.
That's very kind of you. I'm very honored for that. Hey, everybody.
Okay, that is a lot. That means a lot. By the way, he's not just like our #1 tech guest, which he's phenomenal, and it's like you don't have to get the appointment to go into the Apple store.
Yes,
like
right.
we have, you don't have to wait in line, you don't have to wait days for the appointment. We have him right here, the expert. But across all of our amazing guests that we have here at QVC, Justin won. And it's because he goes the extra mile, and he really helps us out. Maybe because it's tech and most of us are like, I don't understand it. And he just makes it so easy to understand. So congratulations again. We love you so much.
Well, I love you all right back.
And I'm like, wait, I can't see you over this big screen. So we're gonna start out with our lowest price of the year on the Apple iMac 27-inch. This is the largest screen that they do. It's an Intel Core i5 8GB, 512 gigabyte solid state drive. Wait, what does that mean real quick as we just start out? I already need his help. Why is it 8 GB and then 512 gigabyte?
Yeah, well, okay, so the 512 number, that gigabyte, you don't hear me say that hardly ever. That's how much memory, how many photos, videos, how much stuff you could put on this.
Wow.
And 512 gigabytes, to relate this to you, I have a production company that I own. Video takes up a lot of memory. We use exactly this, 512 gigabytes of space. You need to have that extra space if you want this to last a long time. It's going to, so you want to give that long runway. So that's the most amount of memory that we've ever offered before. It's equivalent to about 200,000 photos that you could put onto here.
So biggest screen ever, most storage ever, lowest price of the year, and we're unable to reorder this. So if you want that hub for the whole family, everyone's gonna be able to put their pictures on and videos on and video edit and do your projects at school and, you know, travel the world basically by seeing where you could go. And of course, watching QVC, bright and beautiful. We are $590 off of the if purchased separately value. That's including everything that you're gonna get. We're gonna ship it to you for free for $29. No, not for $29. That's what the shipping would be. We're shipping to you for free, so you save the $29. So total, $619 savings. 18-month special financing if you use your Q card. And I'm gonna walk over here. No, I'm not, because that is part of... We have color choices in the iPad coming up, but not in this one. We just have one color choice. Everybody's like, where's she going? Is she leaving? The 18-month special financing, you do need a Q card for. However, if you get one and you're approved today, you'll get a $20 voucher you can use immediately, and you'll get 5 easy payments on everything. You'll have 18 months to pay this off. Same as cash, that would be like $75 a month. So if purchased separately, we're looking at $1939. Because not only are you getting the largest screen, the most storage that they've ever offered us in this that we can't reorder, but you're also going to get the magic keyboard.
That's right here.
The magic mouse too. Of course, the power cord, the cable, lightning to USB cable, a polishing cloth, Bluetooth earbuds if you don't want to disturb everybody else around you, and the software voucher, which we will take you through in just a minute. But I just want to get right in and watch what this can do for us.
Sure, and the color choice that you do have with this is the Bluetooth headphones. So you're going to choose what color Bluetooth headphones. So
okay, so we have green, we have black, we have silver, and we have white. So it's a silver computer. These are your choices. The green is hard to see up against my shirt, so I will just show you right there. Isn't that pretty? Woo, that's pretty. So again, with the extra purchases that you would have to make at the store if you had gotten your appointment and found someone to talk to you for 5 minutes at the Apple store, we're also going to give you Mac U for 3 years, which teaches you everything that you need to know if you forget what Justin says today. If you have this computer or one like it, if you love Apple, give us a call. We would love to hear from you. Our story line is open, and that is 1-800-395-1601. All right, we're just gonna sit back and watch Clueless.
Yeah, which I was just on with Vanessa Herring the other day. I didn't ever hear of the movie Clueless somehow.
What?
I know. And she's telling me about it, and I was like, oh, did that just come out? And she was like, yeah, 25 years ago. So whether you're watching your favorite movie from 25 years ago, or maybe it's actually, I think it came out in 1994, so I think it was like closer to 30. But even if, whether it's a movie from years back, if it's one of the brand new movies that you're watching, 27 inches of screen space is amazing. And there's a lot of amazing features and reasons why you want to pick up an iMac. First and foremost, it's going to be the ease of use. It's going to be the fact that when we take a look at this, and on the side, there is no tower, there are no wires that are going anywhere outside of the one power cable, and that is it. So
and it's even kind of hidden, because they have it up high,
yes.
and then, you know.
It's so statuesque, you are able to move this in and out, but that tower that you remember on the side is literally compressed into the body itself. And so this is a relatively lightweight when you're considering that this is a 27-inch computer.
Right.
It weighs less than 20 pounds. It's the biggest screen size that Apple offers in an iMac, so 27 inches is the largest. The inside of this has amazing technical features that allows for you to be able to do things like multitask, which is really important in something like this, because you might want to be able to have multiple things open at one time. Perhaps you just got an email that there's a new lesson on the Mac University that just came out. You want to text your friend about that, you can do it here on that big screen, and you can really maximize that screen space by being able to adjust this accordingly, so you can have messages up all at one time while you're taking notes, and maybe you're attending class virtually over here, or you're on that work training that's over here, and then you're still logged into your Teams account to be able to keep the day going with messages over there. So the multitasking tool is great. This is where the 8 gigabytes of random access memory comes in, because what RAM is basically allowing you to have multiple things happening at one time.
Right, and not the waiting for if you switch from one to the other.
That's the exact key.
Right.
So when you think about it, the processing chip, that's the engine that's pushing you forward, that's moving you. But let's think of this like a highway. Have you ever been on a road, I think of 322 specifically here by going to Philadelphia, where one lane going in, one lane going out. Now they just expanded it to 2 lanes at part of it, so that goes a little bit faster, but then it gets heavy traffic down in 1 lane. Imagine this is an 8-lane highway, like the big giant ones in Texas or Los Angeles, where, well, Los Angeles traffic is still slow. They need like a 30-lane highway. Yeah, but you know, the multiple lanes, the more you can push through, the more you can process. So when you mix all of this together, what do you have? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different applications open up on that desktop.
And they're all moving.
And they're all moving. There's another 3, so that's a total of 12. Now we've got 14 that are open, and I have all this other desktop space. There's the 16th one that's open up there, and I can move in and out of these so quickly and efficiently, and that is all the inside components of this computer working for you and always giving you reliability.
I mean, this is the lowest price of the entire year. Actually, we're not going to reorder it. So lowest price, you're going to be able to get this year, and then we won't have it anymore. $590 is what you're saving. If you have any major credit card, you can break that up into 5 monthly payments of only $270. So maybe you're thinking about getting this for the high school graduate. They're going off to their college dorm room. You want them to be able to have a nice big screen. This could be their TV and their, their computer that they do their work on. We're gonna ship it to you for free, $270 on a credit card. You get to pay it off over time, and then you're done. If you want a little more time to pay it off, you'll use a Q card, and if you don't have one, ask your operator about that. You can just look up qvc.com/Q card. It's pretty easy to apply. Once you get approved, you will have 18 months to pay this off, and that would be $75 a month if purchased, if you do equally like we do our easy payments. Your item number is E319000. You are getting the Magic Mouse, which is what you see Justin working with, the Magic Keyboard. You're getting, of course, all the other things that would come with it if you got it anywhere else, which is basically the power cord and the USB cable. And then we're gonna give you a polishing cloth, Bluetooth earbuds, and then a software voucher that really is pretty amazing. You're going to get MacU for 3 years, what is that exactly?
Yeah, so the Mac University, that's video tutorial lessons on anything and everything Apple. So it's a website that you're going to go to that is going to give you the ability to basically have a college course on everything Apple. And so we'll actually log in here and show you the Mac University. One thing that I like is that it has the automatic password generator and also the automatic password keeper built into this Apple. So that means you can just simply log in one time and then be able to log in any other time after that. But the latest operating system is Sonoma. Well, here's a whole bunch of different lessons on what you can do with Sonoma. Speaking of passwords, there's a lesson on how you can share passwords using that operating system. So when somebody needs a password that's in your network, you have the ability to go ahead and actually share it with them. You have the ability to be able to look up those passwords and use what's like a family sharing plan, but specifically with passwords. So for accounts that you have across the board, it really just makes life easy.
Yes.
And that's what Apple is all about. This is going to be able to teach you everything on that.
You know what just occurred to me really quick? Because I have aging parents, and we were talking about, what's going to happen when they pass, and all of that hard conversation.
Sure.
And I was like, all of a sudden I was like, you need to give me all of your passwords. That would be brilliant for that. Because imagine somebody, I mean, it's not a great thought, but somebody passes away and then you're like, I don't know how to get into anything. And my dad has dementia. My mom was recently trying to get into a bank account and she's like, he doesn't remember the password. And so that would be really, that's just the thing that the good things about technology.
There's something amazing that they created, which is called the legacy account on here. And what that means is you can actually assign somebody, so your digital footprint, that's what we call it in the industry. That digital footprint, when somebody passes away, what happens to all that stuff? What happens to your email? What happens to your passwords? What happens to everything there? You can now you can give it to somebody as almost an inheritance. And so Apple has created this legacy account that allows for you in iCloud to set somebody up to inherit all of that, to be able to help with it. Because if you've ever lost somebody close to you and you've had to go through the process of trying to get the account information to their stock account, you know that that's not an easy process to obtain. It would require death certificates and all this other stuff, but Apple has made it easy where you could log in. You could then make the changes. You could work with those different companies because everybody has different rules, but we tried to make just a little bit easier for you. So you could set up that inheritance account within iCloud. It's really amazing the things that they've thought about.
Right.
Because the other thing to think about with this is a computer that is going to last a really long time. It's a computer that can stand the test of time. And the perfect example of this was I was in here on Saturday Morning Q doing a presentation of this, and as I was doing that, someone came up to me and they said, would you believe it if I told you that I'm on year 14 of my iMac? And it was like,
I believe it.
Yeah, I do absolutely believe that, without a doubt, because Apple computers last such a long time. I myself have had this exact iMac, the older version. I got the 2015 version, and it's still working today, going on to year 9.
Right.
Now, I have outgrown it myself personally that I wanted to get a different version of an iMac, so I upgraded.
Because you have a production company, and you do a lot of things that a lot of us don't do. But what can we do on this?
Well, to that example, that computer was still working. It was like, what do you do with it? I gave it to a friend's mom who really needed it, and she wanted to use it for work. She wanted to use it for her email. She wanted to use it to be able to print out documents. So let's go through kind of like the day-to-day things that you can do. So Terry, here I found your bio here on QVC.com. Maybe I want to print it off. I can hit Command P, and so the command button, this is on the Magic Keyboard. And right here, this is, again, to make your life easy, to make things more simple. If you hold down that button, you're going to be able to do these fast little tricks. So that's the command button there. You'll see the little loops around. When you hold that down, you hold P, then that's print. So Command P, print. Command C is copy. Command V would be paste. Command M would be minimize, Command N is new, and so all these things make sense. Command A is all, so you can select everything. So there's all these little tricks, and again, the Mac University has that there for you. I want to print this. Now I just want to print page 1. So look how I hit Command P, this comes up automatically.
Right.
I'm gonna select just page 1, hit print, and then off to the printer it goes. Now where is that printer exactly? Well, it's right here with us in the studio, and it's an HP printer. So what I love to point out is this is not Apple. It doesn't have to be Apple.
Right.
Apple technology works so well with everything else that's out there, and now there it is, right from the computer to the printer. But let's take this a step further, because in reading your bio, I just so happened to learn that you are a daytime Emmy nominee.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
well, obviously, I'm going to need an autograph on this now. So let's have you sign that there. And
All right.